We are live. Good morning. Big up to everyone that's watching this morning. And I don't know what to say, man. I'm just kind of waiting for the autopsy to come out in the next couple of days, this week when it's available. Welcome to the live, guys. We all know this story, you know what I mean? We wait for some people to come in live, guys. Good morning. YARDCHAT is live, guys. We are live. We are live. We are live this morning. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. Follow me on social media, Instagram at YARDCHAT_. Facebook, Wesley YARDCHAT. TikTok, YARDCHAT. And you here on YouTube. Thank everyone that's showing support. Thanks for all the donation. Thanks for everyone that supporting, subscribing, and welcome, guys. Welcome to YARDCHAT. You are responsible daily. Welcome to YARDCHAT. You are responsible daily. Challenge at times, and that's how I'm going to start my show. That's how I'm supposed to start my show, and I stray away from that. Like I said, welcome to YARDCHAT. My name is Wesley. You are responsible daily. Challenges at time. That is what YARDCHAT stands for. For whoever who don't know what YARDCHAT is, that's what it stands for, guys. Not a coincidence that this channel is here. But you know what I mean. We all seen this. Nolan Wells went out with his real friends or fake friends. I don't know. But regardless of that, his parents need answers. We all need answers. The public needs answers. The world well deserves justice. For the last 24 hours, a lot of things came out. I don't know if it's real. I'm not going to do fact checks that. I'm waiting for the autopsy. I'm not going to come on here and assuming or allegations. I'm going to do the fact checks. We're going to wait, and I'm going to wait for the autopsy to come out. Then we see how things go. Thank you for the like. We're just going to wait, man. 2 minutes in the live. We're going to wait for some people to come into the live this morning. Share your thoughts, share your comments, share your point of view. Tell me how you feel about this case, if you're aware of it. But hear this now. The sad thing about it is this. The sad thing about it, people, a lot of people are not aware of this case, especially people in the communities. They spend more time up to date with Carly B, with Jay-Z, with everything out there, but not to reality, what's going on. People are getting analyzed, people are getting murdered, people are getting killed, people are getting assaulted, people are getting raped, people, whatever. It's just wickedness. And one of the issues is young people who are doing most of the analyzing and killing each other. We just had another case also, which no one is talking about, where we had these two kids, a 17-year-old and a 16-year-old, and unfortunately, it was a white guy and a black guy. The white guy analyzed the guy and covered it up, and it was a mess. So this is not anything new. People, I am telling you. Bob Marley have a song said, "Who the cap fit, let him wear it." He said, your best friend could be your worst enemy. I did a show a couple weeks ago, right? People, you gotta follow me, man. I am telling people for the lawyer YARDCHAT who watch this platform, who follow me, hear this now. A couple weeks ago, I did a video, a show, right? I said, who's in your circle? Because if you know, house enemies always in your circle. It's always a person in your circle who are jealous, who are just negative, don't want you to don't see your potential, and they will cut you down. They're doing the work of the enemy. This young man here that you see in the back here, Nolan Wells, very good from what I'm researching, what I read, and what, you know, it's a good kid, man. College. He wanted to go to Mississippi, where his father went, but unfortunately, he was playing at Mississippi Community College, so therefore he could do probably 2 years there, a year there, and probably could get bumped up. You understand, people? But he never had that chance. Somebody snuffed him out and took out his life. There's a lot of information coming out on, I don't know. I'm just regurgitating, repeating what people are saying, allegedly, that there's a lot of text coming out online now. It's a lot of things online. Text is coming out. Conversation. Let me tell you something. According to those texts that came out the last 24 hours, if the police have that, there should be some arrested, because there's a lot of criminating evidence in those texts. So I need to see arrests this week. I need to see arrests this week. We're not blaming anyone, brother. We're not blaming anyone, my people. We're not blaming no one. We're not blaming no one. We're looking at the situation. I want to see the autopsy report. But the last 24 hours, a lot of things coming out, a lot of texts. I don't know if those are authentic or real. But if those are 100% authentic or real, arrests should be made, because all those texts that I'm seeing that people talk about yesterday, last night, they should be very Happy White History Month. Okay, you entitled for that. July, it is. What is your history? What is your history, Paul? Come on now, let's have a conversation, Paul. Good morning. Welcome to the live, Paul, and thank you for joining YARDCHAT. You are responsible daily. Challenge at times. YARDCHAT. My name is Wesley. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. So you see, oh, come on, people. Not going to spend my life being a color in America. No one's saying that. You should not be a color. You should be a person, a human being. Okay? Unfortunately, we do have eyes, and our eyes, God created us. Our eyes have color. We could see who people are, the color. Okay? There's no one white. There's no one black. I haven't seen a black person in my life. I've seen brown people, dark-skinned people, but I haven't seen no black person, because I haven't seen nobody of the color of black in my life. And I haven't seen no one white like a piece of paper in my life. So we just put labels and category on people. We are all sick of being told to accept every culture but our own America first. Always listen. Listen. Wherever your country, wherever you are in your country, you should put your country first. There's nothing wrong with that, putting your country first. What's wrong with that? Serve your people first, then serve others. Okay, that's just common nature and common sense. You know what I mean? But without the infrastructure of us communicating, it will be shambles. Yeah. Listen, man. Listen. What we have to understand, people. We are all in this ship together. People act like the world is you different from you from Mars, you from Pluto. Like we on this one ship together. It doesn't matter if you're in a good position, the middle position, the high position, the low position. We're all on this ship together. And guess what? When this ship go down, we're all gonna go down. Rich, poor, black, white, Asian, whatever you want, Mexican, Spanish, Indian, we're all on this ship, and when it's going to go down, it's going to go down together, because guess what? We think that we're in control, right? All right. What we have to understand, people, isn't black boy in Texas. We just convicted for allowing his white friends to drown him in the same prison. And yeah, I was speaking about that. Where he can, let me tell you something, people. Let me tell you something. We have to understand that there's a wicked force out there. That's we forgetting that we're fighting principalities. And unfortunately, those principalities in high places, we play out in the physical ways, physically analyzing people. Guys, give the video a like. Press the like. I only have one like. Come on, guys. And we haven't been on for 9 minutes. Only one. Come on, guys. Give the video a like. So what do you guys think what's going on with this case? Real friends or fake friends? Someone said they're fake. Kim, yes, I believe If you go out together with a group of people and you cannot tell me what happened, what occurred, and we're supposed to be friends, what kind of friend are you? Yes, principalities, but what happened is people are being misinformed and taken out on each other and not working and to fight principalities. You know what I mean? Principalities in high places, man. And that come in all shape, all culture, all race. Principalities everywhere. Everywhere. Thank you for the like. You know, but the only thing that, like I say, I seen a lot of things came out in the last 24 hours. I'm not baiting a lot. I'm watching it, but I'm not listening. I'm waiting for the autopsy to come out. That's all I'm saying. You are not familiar with the term white boy ways. We are not the best brother keeper. We are not even our best keeper. Listen. Listen. The reality is this. I'm going to give you a reality. The whole. Let me give you a reality. This is my reality that I got to deal with. It's not that this opened up my eyes, but I am aware because I'm living it and I know what time it is. I know what time it is. So I have to inform my two sons. Hear this now. My two youngest boys are half Asian, half Japanese. In the summertime, they get dark, you know, natural. They're like the color flesh away, like a chameleon. In the wintertime, they get real light. I'm nervous for them in a certain way, to be honest, because they play soccer. And majority of their friends white, but they play soccer. Not saying they don't have any black friends. To be honest, not because just pop up with Noah Wells, my antenna is always up. I would say, oh, you're too overprotective. No, I'm not, because I know what time it is. What I found out, because I'm living it, when your kids are interracial or biracial kids, either they're from the white side or the Caucasian or whatever, but most likely it's Caucasian and, you know, and probably Asian, right? The Asian community cannot relate to black people struggles when it comes down to being looked at a certain way. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm keeping 100% real. I'm keeping 100% real. So I noticed that they had a lot of white friends and they go to the house and I'm not, but my antenna is always up because something happened not a while back, but I'm not going to get deep into it. And when that person done that and did that, I said, oh, wow, my antenna is always up. I'm always aware of my surroundings, but that person showed me his character. I'm like, wow, I cannot trust you because of your actions. You prefer to put me in the fire, or you try to put me in the fire, but I saw what you did. I know what you did. I'm like, wow. People, I don't drink soda. Not related to that, but I don't drink soda. I haven't drank soda in like years. Like 20 years. I haven't drank soda for a long time. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, nah. Mela Yella, nope. So I understand, you know, when your kids are biracial, they mostly, the kids, because especially on the mother side, will lean to mostly of those surrounding of Caucasian people. And I'm keeping it real. Listen, I'm living it, guys. I'm telling you 100% fact. I'm living it right now. Okay? And that particular, there's signs, I'm like, wow. I said, okay. And that is why when my inner discernment and vibes tell me not to socialize myself with certain people, I will remove myself. I'm not going to force myself in a situation where I know I'm invading myself in there, and it shouldn't be like that. So Noel Wells started hanging out with these kids. You know what I mean? I'm making a point, man. Listen to what I'm saying. So Noel started hanging out with these, that's according to his friends. He started hanging out with these guys. Like I said, there's a saying, show me your company and I show you who your friends are. His best friend, his two other best friends said they would never, ever, ever leave Noel alone. Because they train together, they eat together, they play video games, and all of a sudden he stopped hanging with them and started hanging with these clowns. Let me tell you something, people. From what coming out, alcohol, underage drinking, adults, according to those texts came out, he got hit. I believe, this is my personal belief, I believe they beat him up. Somehow he got beat up in that pool. Somehow I believe he got physical abuse up. Hard to pay, where a lot of people not paying attention, saying that they had to identify him by his dental records. What happened to his face? Was in the water? Maybe sharks? I don't know. I don't know. But there's nothing about anything about sharks. Nothing like that. Someone is lying. I was just saying about something, but relate to it. If you to follow what I'm saying, you just came in the chat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of things. There's photos of him coming out in the pool. I'm not going to show those pictures because I don't know if they're AIs. There's a lot of, there's text back and forth. Evan, I'm hearing Evan name and all people name being dropped. He said, you knew that in one of the texts that said Carmela Noel, he was at the side of the pool, gasping for air and coughing up blood. And they're saying that his body was put somewhere else. They said the situation happened in the house, maybe in some type of pool house or whatever. But he got analyzed. Whatever happened, people. But that, according to what came out last night, I am telling you, if this is all true, why the police not on this? I don't know, guys. But all I know is this. Something went down. This young man didn't deserve that. He did not deserve that type of 6'1". It's a big kid. Another one bite the dust. You are disgusting. Don't come in my channel talk like that, man. Don't come in my channel talk like that. Don't come in my channel talk like that. Don't come in my channel. You a demon. You don't come in my channel. You know, you don't come in my channel. Nah, it's not about drowning. Nah, it's more than that. Let me tell you something. For all your naive people in here, okay. If a couple of my friends, we went out, 5 of us, only 4 came back, and we're supposed to be friends, and you can't say what happened, or we was on the boat, he fell off, we trying to get him, and he went down, and we couldn't find him. Something, but nobody's talking. No one is, and that's supposed to be your friend. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, something is not right. Something is not adding up. And I pray to God to get to the bottom of this and let the chip fall. I don't give a damn who's lawyers, who's judges in their family. I don't give a damn. They must face the consequences and must be held accountable. Whoever did this must be held accountable. Must be held accountable. And it's not, listen, I don't give a damn about black and white. Whoever done this, I don't care if it was a black guy, white guy, alien from outer space, he need to be held accountable. Whoever done this to him, it's sickening. You knew this kid was missing and you wait till 11 o'clock to call? 11 o'clock at night when it's dark out? You wait hours to call his mother, to call and hear this now. Shame on you, Mississippi, if this is true. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. They're saying that when the call, they didn't know which department to take up this case. They waste about 3 to 4, 5 hours before they start the search, because they was bickering among themselves who to take the missing report among themselves. In the Mississippi, they didn't know which county it should go. That's what's coming out. Bro, I don't need you in here. I don't need you in here with your nonsense. I don't need your, listen, I don't need you with your nonsense. Listen, this case going on for a week now. A week. I didn't say nothing. I said my little thing. I said I'm going to wait. I'm still waiting for the autopsy, but I'm seeing a lot of propaganda around this case. A lot of propaganda. I don't think the police is doing the best job. I don't know why people are not being investigated, why people, listen, the autopsy going to come out this week, and God, whoa, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. We're going to wait and see, because then that could, explain a lot of things behind the scene, how he died, if it was by force. Plus, they took his phone and erased, from all I'm hearing. They took his phone, delete messages, but now, listen, nothing is deleted. All you got to go is to the, you go to AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, whoever your carrier, they go back and they could get all the messages. Nothing is deleted. Was it, listen, Nolan was a big kid, 6'1", 18 years old, 6'1". He's a big kid. So that means it's going to take 1 or 2 people. It's not going to take one. It's going to take 1 or 2 people to, because he's a big kid. He's 6'1", he's 18 years old. He didn't even stop growing, guys. Probably by the time, he didn't even live to see, probably going to be like 6'3". Come on. But all I'm saying is, I'm waiting for the autopsy. We're going to see how this thing played out. But all I know is it doesn't smell right with me. Something smells stink in here. Something is not right. And I waited a week, and today's Monday, and so far we're going to hear what the police have to say this week. And if they ain't saying nothing pertaining to what's going down, that means the FBI have to come in. I am telling you, if they don't get any resolvement by this week, the FBI need to step in. The FBI need to step in. They're going to have to step in. They're going to have to step in, because if we don't hear nothing what's going on to this case, I gave them a week. I gave them a week. I gave them a week. I don't know so how long you have to take to get autopsy done. It doesn't take that long, guys. It doesn't take that long. Doesn't take hours and weeks. No. We need an autopsy this week. We need explanation, what happened, what occurred, who did what, his phone. That we need to know. The time is not adding up. And they're saying that he left the island and went to a pool party. Evan. They dropped a name, Evan. He went to a pool party. Listen, man, I don't know. Listen, FBA, listen. Listen, I don't care what you say. What do you mean FBA? Listen, man, listen. You need to stop this damn trend that you guys doing on these damn. Everybody's always, you know. Listen. Let me tell you something. You worry about my accent. You should be worried about black on black crime. You should be worrying about kids who are getting analyzed by white or by black. It doesn't matter. That's what you should be worrying about. You worry about my accent. Why are you worrying about my accent? Or do you go on other people's platform and ask them? That is so. People are so disrespectful and rude. People don't have no manners. No manners. Yeah, they couldn't be trusted because guess what happened? They didn't know who to take the case. They waste about 4 to 5 hours to search for this guy, for Norman. They were debating among themselves. Who's going to take the case? Hours passed. That's what's coming out yesterday. Okay, I don't have time for nonsense. I put you in timeout. Listen, I don't block anyone, but if you just come here as a troll and just a negative vibe, I don't need you in here. I prefer to have one person in chat that who we having a conversation with instead of like 25 people and that person coming in and just being very negative. I'll cut you off quick. I'll put you in timeout. If you have time to waste after I put you in 5 minutes timeout and come back, you have some mental issues, okay? The soda, I don't drink soda. He gave me a drink and he had soda in it, and I don't drink it. I just pour it out. And I can't get into detail about that, but I can't get into detail about that. It was more than that. I'm not going to tell you. It's not for this show. I'm just saying you have to be careful these days. Not everyone. It's not every, I'll put it this way. It's not every people that you hang around or your friend have your best interests. Some people are cowards, will let you take the fall and they sneak off like a snake in the grass. So it's not, listen, it's not every people that you surround yourself in your circle have your best interests. So some people are just planners. Some people are house enemies. They're your best friend, they do everything, you do everything, yeah, they do everything. But in meantime, they have an agenda. They plan an agenda. And you know, the judges are suspect also, she may have been involved as well, yes, because according to what I'm hearing, what I'm digging up and research, because I just don't come on here and just talk, you know, I've seen a lot of people making allegations. You have to be careful. But I'm just repeating what people coming on and saying allegedly that it happened at her house. It's her house. And according to the paperwork that came out last night, she said if your guy, there was a fight broke out in there, a big fight. And she said she's going to call the police. But hear this now. She threatened to call the police, but she could not because underage drinking. But hear this now. According to what was going down in the text, One of the friends said that, oh yeah, these guys came over. They look so high, and they want one of them friends to try. Try what? It was no marijuana. I'll tell you one thing. They wanted to try. I guess the Rick James, as they say, his song, the Mary J or whatever, whatever it is, whatever it is, all of them people that doing those, they have a song say White Line. I mean, remember that song? I remember I was a kid. I heard that song growing up. I mean, I heard it. My brother, I think I heard, people playing it. So, yeah, that's what it was into. So, even though friends said, yeah, you start hanging out with them guys. Let me tell you something, guys. From this picture, they are party guys. No one can deny that. They are party guys. You could tell they are party guys. They are party guys. Bro. They are party guys. They love to party. They love to party. You could tell they love to party. Listen, let me tell you something, guys. In high school, right, I used to play football. Now, majority of the thing that I speak about here, I used to play football, and we used to go to people's house and have house parties. Okay? And it was majority, the part that we went to, it was white people's house. And let me tell you something. One of my friends almost got caught up. Almost got caught up. Almost got caught up. Almost got caught up. And I remember that night, and I'm like, man, almost got caught up in some. Let me tell you something. Your friend is you. You are your best friend. No one is your best friend. I'm telling you right now. No one is your best friend. Okay? I was called N-word by parents. Being watched everywhere I go. Trust me, people, I experience it. But I know that didn't make me. That didn't break me. That's why I have this attitude. I don't give a damn who you are. You're not going to disrespect me, and I'm going to call it out, and I'm going to expose it. Because I don't tolerate BS. I don't care if you're white, you're Asian, I don't care if you're a lawyer, you're a doctor, you disrespect me, I'm going to call it out. Respectfully, though. Respectfully. I'm going to call it out. That's the type of person I am, man. If you can't rock with that, what you see is what you get. I'm not going to pretend. And in these clubs, because that's what it is, in these soccer clubs, you have a lot of parents that are propagandas. They're fake. They're trying to please each other all the time, but they're not fake. Those people, you got to watch them because you don't know what they would do. You don't know what they would do. I don't hang around a lot of soccer people. And I'm keeping it real. But now, it's different. In high school, I will go to support my son because it's not a soccer club. It's a high school. But now, when it's not at that level, it's a club for parents to gossip about each other, and they're all friends and they talk about each other. I heard it, I seen it. That's why I removed myself from that environment. It's dangerous, people. Because some of these people have money, big houses, that, trust me. And that's the environment my kids are in. So it's very dangerous. And they are Asian. I have to be very careful to have. But what you see, and I'm going to keep it real, and I'm not race, I keep it 100%. When you see them, you don't see, you know they mix, but you see black. That's what I got to deal with, reality. That's what my kids got to deal with, reality. And this guy, Nolan Wells, in the same because he's mixed. And the type of environment is in, it's going to be around a bunch of white kids. Because the Asian parents or the Caucasian parents, they're not going to have their kids hang around black kids. Culture is going to be, I'm telling you people, I'm living it. I'm telling you. I'm not upset, but you have to be careful. And this gives me even more antenna and say, listen, thank God. But my youngest son, he's still in that environment. These soccer clubs. That's what these kids are in clubs. The football club, the what do you call it, the lacrosse club, you know, baseball, you know, it's a club. In these, you know, places where these people have money, you know, they have influence, they have all, I know people. I'm living it, I live in that. Bro, you come back in here. I can't deal with people coming here with your nonsense, man. I can't deal with people in here with your nonsense. If you don't like what I'm saying, move on. But what I'm saying is, how can you dismiss a person? What this person is telling you, that's his lifestyle. That's it. You're gonna say, oh no, see that mean you live in a delusional world. Yeah, they're coming up missing everywhere. It's not right. Give the video a like, guys, so the video go in the algorithm. If you don't like the video, I only have 2 likes, guys. Can we go up to 3 likes, 3, 4 likes? Come on, people. Hit the like button. Share the videos. I have to say that. I want to wait for the autopsy to come out. Because the autopsy will reveal a lot of details, what behind the scene, what went down. But I'm saying, if we are friends and we went out together and you know I didn't come back, you waited till 11 o'clock at night. 11 o'clock at night, you calling his mother and the police. I'm not saying if this is premeditated. What, you don't want to wait for the autopsy? Man, what, listen, your guys, listen, you don't want to wait for, your guys are sick, man. There's a lot of sick people in here this morning, this live. A lot of sick people in this live this morning. According to some information that came out last night, he left the island with them and went to a pool party. I don't know if those pictures are authentic or real, I don't know, but according to what came out, he left off the island with them and went went to the pool party. He went to a pool party. Evan, bro, what is what are you coming here? What is your problem, man? What is your problem, Kesh? What is your problem? What's your problem, man? What do you want? Listen, you want to come on the show? You want to come on and speak about? You want to come on the show? And if I ask you to come on, you want to come on? See, that's a lot of people. Your guys, you're stay behind and type. Yeah. Let me say this. Let me say it and type, right? Don't speak on your business. What business? What business? What business? Your business? What business you have? You see what business you have? See, instead we working together. Now you against me. So if you against righteousness, guess what? You're the Antichrist. You against. You against. So that means we cannot be on the same. You know, one is light, darkness. So darkness and lightness have nothing in common, right? So. It came out last night, a lot of on YouTube, but I like I said, these are all people saying it according to his lawyer, Trump. Trump sent out a lot of stuff on social media, on Instagram about what's going on, and they sent those texts or DMs were sent to the lawyer, and but I don't understand how can the lawyer do that, publicize stuff like that. But technically, the trial didn't start yet. There's no trial. There's no trial. Trial didn't start yet. So the lawyer Trump is trying to get the police to give their information, because the police not doing nothing. Because guess what happened? Before they started the investigation about the missing person, it took them 45 hours to even get to a department who's going to take the case. They fought them out themselves for hours. Meanwhile, you have this guy call 11 o'clock at night. My God. The heart of these people, how could you be so wicked? Knowing a child is out there, missing. Like I said, I can't wait for the autopsy, man, because the autopsy will reveal a lot of things. No, I didn't get from YouTubers. I check online. You can't just check YouTubers, man. Like I said, do people see before you come in and accuse me? I said allegedly a lot of people on YouTube. So just don't come in alive and say and accuse YARDCHAT. So yeah, YARDCHAT over there. No. Prior, go rewatch it live. I said a lot of people on YouTube coming out. I said I don't know if it's authentic or not. That's what I said. I don't know. So before you come in here throwing stones, check if you have any beam in your eye. Take it out of your eye. Don't come in here and say, oh, I don't want to spread lies, because some people are spreading lies. That's what I said. I'm going to wait for the autopsy. That's what I keep telling people. I am not going to jump to no conclusion. All I came on this live, I said, this is officially going into 2 weeks. We need to know something this week. We need to know something from the police. You cannot go for a week silence and don't say nothing on this case, because the parents right now in limbo. They need to hold something. They're having no police conference. So this week, hopefully, we will hear something, what went down. But we know something doesn't sound right and something doesn't look right. How if Nolan Wells is your so-called best friend, and something happened to your best friend, oh, we was coming back, Noel fell overboard, oh, we trying to get him in the car and took him, something, but they're not talking, turned off their social media. Come on, people, come on. I know if my best friend died and I was there, I'd be on social media, you know, oh my God, I don't believe it, man. You know, I'd be sending out some type of condolence to the family, but nothing? Come on. You see, black people is so ignorant, and they will never accept the truth because they want to believe in the propaganda. You know, if I was on this platform talking a whole bunch of crap and lying to your guys and have someone in the back cooking and twerking, you'll be on here watching it, giving all type of gifts, that's the mentality of people. But the people who come on here and speaking facts, I don't come on here and I'm not accusing no one of nothing, but all I said, something is off. It's not adding up. Because all I'm saying, if we all go out and we're supposed to be best friends, not even best friends, we are friends, and something happened, and you can't come back and say what happened, everybody turn off their social media, people getting attorneys. So that means if you didn't do anything, yeah, you get attorney, but you're gonna come on, man, you know, we devastated, but nothing? Come on. Yeah, no, listen, all I know is that we need to know something this week, what's going on, because it's sad. You know, we're not thinking about his parents, what his parents going through right now. They don't know how their son died. Did he suffer? Did he drown? What happened? He just started hanging out with these guys. He stopped hanging out with his real friends. Those two other black guys he used to hang out with. And stopped hanging out with these guys. And you could tell these guys in the back, they are party guys. Party. Trust me, I know that. And you have some parents who allow their kids, you know, as long as they have the party here, you know, they could drink, we could watch them. Nah. It's underage drinking. And that's the issue no one is speaking about. And the police not act underage drinking? Where? At the house? What? People? Huh. You have a lot of people in denial. Oh, he drowned. That's on my table too. I put that on my table. There's a strong possibility, but I'm like, nah. If he drowned, nobody see anything? Nobody know anything? What happened? You know what I mean? It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. His phone is weird. It's weird. It's very weird. But how long you think the public gonna wait if the police in Horn Lake, Mississippi don't make no leadway? You think it's fair to have the people holding on? If this case is over your head, you mess it up from the day one, you don't know what happened, you mess it up, now you got to give it to FBI. It just don't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense, because it would make a lot of sense if the kids explain certain things, but they're not saying nothing. It's quiet. So guess what happened? Guess what happened? I'm going to use my counseling cap, because I used to work in mental health with teenagers and young adults. I'm going to use my counseling cap now, right? If I could say these kids know the law. You don't say nothing. If you're in a situation, you keep your mouth shut. You call us, and we come and take care of it. Because anything you say will use against you. So they know that very well. How could a person come up with an idea. I deal with facts. They're not saying anything, are they? I deal with reality people. They're not saying nothing. So I prove my statement. The only person came out to say something is the mother. The judge or whatever, the mother. And it was shallow, cold, and heartless. I don't quite remember what she said in the message. But the thing that caught my eye and caught my attention, what the kid said. He called the police on the coastline. At 11 p.m. at night. So, if you decide to call a certain, or call the police, or you want to, let me call at this time. You knew. Because times had passed. I'm going to go on a limb here, unless I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Because you said you left him on the island, blah, blah, blah. So, when you see it's getting late, you say, oh man, Noah, he didn't come back. What's going on? Then you decide to call the authorities, and his mother said, oh yeah, he's missing. But the mother said, which is a fact, during the interview, the locations. Something is fishy. Something is fishy. Something is fishy, guys. I'm not saying anyone did anything. I want to wait for the autopsy so bad. God, let the autopsy come out this week, because this will put a lot of rest to a lot of people online. The independent autopsy, so we should be hearing something this week. Greetings, Richard. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming in. So, a lot of people saying, oh, you have people in this chat drowning. If you said that Noah wanted to stay, why none of these kids coming out publicly if they're not guilty of anything? I'll be the first to hold my hands up. Yeah, Noel, yeah, we trying to tell him to come back, but he didn't want to come back. And he was getting late and we had to go back, and he said he would catch a ride with the next boat. But when we went back, we noticed that he didn't come back, so we got worried. But no one is saying that. No one is saying nothing. Make it look suspicious. We are human. It looks suspicious. I'm not going to come here and lie. It looked very suspicious. Yeah, it's very crazy. And no one say nothing. No one know nothing. Like, come on, man. How can you all five of your guys, 4 of your guys go on a boating trip and you don't know what happened to the third guy? Do that make any sense? Oh, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You are the captain. You have to be the captain of the boat. Someone have to be, the driver. Who is the driving the boat? And for what I'm hearing, it's an adult who's driving the boat. People, I don't know, but we need the autopsy, but we cannot come out and jump to no conclusion until there's a legal document come out, or this will happen this time. But there's a lot of things not adding up. One-on-one, it's not adding up. It's off, it's not adding up. me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This guy, whatever his name is, this guy is a troll. So I put him in a 24-hour timeout. He's just a troll, man. He's a troll. He's a troll. And YouTube know that what these people doing. See, you know, YouTube record. See. Let me tell you. That's why I don't argue with people on this. I would never argue with people on this platform. I'm not gonna go back and forth. For what? I'm just gonna put you in timeout. I'm not that greedy for views. Oh yeah, you know, people. Oh yeah, go over there. A lot of people. No, I'm not greedy for views like that. We have to know what happened, man. It's sad, man. 18-year-old young man lost his life hanging out with his friends. What happened? And none of his friends come out to say anything. You don't find that to be just crazy? You went out hanging out 4th of July with your friends and you got killed. Or whatever. Accident, death. I don't know what it is. Murder, I don't know. But no one's saying anything. And we think that's okay? Come on, guys. Let's keep it real. Regina, good morning. Good afternoon. Welcome to the live. Guys, can we give the video some likes? Come on, man. We're stuck on 3 likes. Come on, guys. Give the video a like. Let's get up to a couple likes. Come on, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button and share the video. So what you guys think? Leave your comments in the chat. Support the platform, guys. Support the platform. Support the platform, guys. Press like, share, subscribe to the platform. Yeah, I had to put someone in timeout because this guy was just a troll. I don't know if it's a man or woman, but he was just, people are just, you know what I mean? The thing is, man, I'm not coming on here trying to, listen, I'm waiting just like everyone else, but I have my point of view, my thoughts, but I just feel something is off in this case. And we need information this week on this case. If we don't, the FBI have to step in. So that means they're not doing their job. If we don't have anything on this case, I believe the FBI should step in. And it would be a sad day in this country where the police department can't do their job without biasness. It'd be sad. That's the issue. That's the issue. That's the elephant in the room. Not two-person think alike, sound alike, do think the same or whatever, but you have to have some type of respect. You might not like the person's skin color, you might not like what the person stands for, but you must give the person respect as a human being. As a human being. It's not about color. As a human being, every person deserves to be treated fairly the same way. Not no special treatment because of this or that, no. And that's the problem. It's all about what? Money. And money make what? Status. And money makes status. Status what? Give you what? A little pull. Because you know people in high places. With your money. Money put you in a different environment. Money draw money. So you're going to know big time people who have money. That's how it is. But what happened to the Nolan family? What happened to the Wells family now? We say, okay, they don't deserve any type of explanation how their son died? You don't think they should? Come on, people. That's what reality is. This was the channel about. It's about righteousness and right and truth. Forget about color. I don't care about color. We need the truth to come out. Because this kid was 6'1", 18 years old, 6'1". It's a big kid. So therefore, if anything occurred, he had to take 1 or 2 people. And I keep hearing this name drop, Evan, Matt, I think Evan, Matt, and all. I'm keep hearing name dropping like that. So what you expect? What happened? We all know something went down. No one can deny that. See, you see, this is reality. No one can deny. We all know something went down right because Noel Wells is no longer here. Did he deserve to go out like that? No. Among so-called friends, that's what I'm saying, real friends or fake friends. Because you don't tell me you have your friend missing and you're going to call the police or Coast Guard 11 o'clock at night? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. So that's why I say I'm going to wait for the autopsy. We're going to wait. I just find it odd that you went out with your friend and he died. And no one have no type of remorse, man. No, my condolence, man. I miss my friend. These people just shut their social media off and said, our mouth is shut. Wow. Fake. Yeah, man, you gotta be careful your surroundings, man, your friends, man. Like Bob Marley said, your best friend could be your worst enemy. What happened? What happened? What happened so, I mean, your guys had that in your heart to do something like that? Over what? What was so, I don't know. I don't understand how, man, it's just weird. It's, I don't know, man. Oh my God. You could imagine, if I'm going through this and I'm a father, right? Imagine his parents. Oh my God, they probably just. I know they're not sleeping, they're not eating, they just. They're devastated, man. They are devastated. They just. Devastated, man. I don't know what to say, guys. They're waiting. That's the hard part, waiting, you know. They're waiting, the autopsy, and, you know, they're waiting to see. We all waiting, man. That's what I'm waiting. I just want to see what the autopsy say, guys, because that will clear up a lot of unanswered questions. A lot of unanswered questions will be answered, you know what I mean? And I'm just waiting patiently, and hopefully this week hopefully this week, man, we get some good news. Some good news towards this case. Exactly. Hopefully get some good news towards this case where we finally, you know, they probably, the strong possibility, strong possibility, strong possibility, strong possibility, strong possibility, strong possibility. Because when I heard this case, I said, nah, something's fishy here. I said, nah. I said, you're not going to put me with an okie doke. I said, your guy's not going to okie doke me with this one. Nah. I said, nope, something is definitely off on this one. Yes. 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 You're right. No life jacket. Yes. You know, I was thinking it. Then I'm going to see if anyone in the chat peeped that. Hear this now. There's videos popping that he left the island, right? We don't know because the police not confirming none of that. But hear this now. Is it a possibility? Alcohol, because people saying alcohol, you know, was on the premises, underage, either on the boat, house, whatever it is. But imagine if you're on a boat and you're all partying and drinking. Someone, Nolan, fell overboard, hit his face, boom. He went under. They said, oh. They're calling for him. They're all intoxicated. No one want to go in the water. Remember, all his items, cellular phone, keys on the boat. So of course, people, his phone go to travel where the boat goes. It's on the boat. Back to the main island, main land. They panic. Maybe they panic. Maybe they panic. Or maybe one of the guys went in the water and got him. But when they got him, his face was all bust up. He's already dead. They panic. We know either they went in to get him or they was too intoxicated. They let it be. And they went back and said, we're going to wait and call missing, because that's what happened. And boom, his body. There's a strong possibility his father said when they went there now, because the tide. The body could have been out getting all beat up, because they, according to a document that I read, they identify him by dental records, right? So it possibly the waves, because they said there's a rift current, so this body probably went back and forth, boom, 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 rocks, we don't know. Face got, to identify dental records, so it could be like that. Because he ended up in the water. Either way how you looked at it, he ended up in the water. He either was put there or he was left there. Either or. That's how I look at it. So we cannot deny what's here, the facts. I'm giving you I'm not giving you, hey Fox, I'm not giving you my point, Brexit. I'm just giving you my perspective, my point of view. I'm not saying it's fact, I'm just giving my point of view, true point of view to look at. He could have accidentally fell over. Right? Accident fell over, hit his head, boom, boom, boom. All other parties was too drunk. I mean, I can't go when I drunk, boom, boom. Or they went in, got him, and he was ready, and they went, oh man. They panicked and left him in the water and came back. Or they took him back to the land, or whatever. Whatever it is, guys, he ended up in the water. Either or. They got him and knows that he was dead and put him back in the water and say it was an accident, he fell overboard. Or they never got him and went back and waited and called, said he's missing. They panicked. Went back home. The mom knew they was drinking because she couldn't smell it. They told the mom, ba 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 ba. You know what I mean? That's how you gotta look at it. Don't look at it intentional, that they did it intentional, because we don't know. It could have been an accident and they panicked. Teenagers, man, they drinking. They're drinking underage. Oh my God, we're drinking. And I heard other stuff was there, partying. And these boys look like they love to party. I don't miss him at all. Bro, what are you talking about, Nate? What are you talking about? Don't come in here with your nonsense. I will put you in timeout, man. Respect the life. Respect the life, man. What is your problem, Nate? Speak to me. What are you talking about? What are you saying? Speak to me. You got your wish. Do you have proof? Do they have proof? You have proof for saying that? I never. Look at that picture, man. I don't know, man. These teenager boys, you know, hanging out, drinking. I don't know, man. Anything is possible, right? Nah, I ain't gonna. Nah, not like that, man. Not like that. It's crazy though, man. You went on a boat and you all came back except for one, and you don't know what happened. Nobody speak about it. If it was an accident or not, nobody know nothing. It's crazy. I find it to be crazy. And I said to my audience before, if the police there in Longhorn, Mississippi, if they don't get no information out this week, then the FBI have to come in. And don't be surprised if the FBI have to come in simply because they messed up the case. That means they're gonna look so bad and you know, maybe they have to call for the FBI. We don't know. We have to see. So far, you know, what I mean, I'm online, so I'm gonna be off about 2 minutes. I have to go see if any new thing coming up. So I go check online, see what's going on. But be careful of those YouTubers coming out. There's a lot of information about Texas and things like that. It could be fake. I don't know. I don't know if it's authentic. That's what I tell, you know, people. I don't know if it's real. So keep your eyes open. All right, guys, I'm out. Thanks for joining me. Enough love. All right.